Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and your video is a day late, Gent. Why is your video a day late? I hear you scream. Yes, the Lycoris Recoil, I normally do Lycoris Recoil and Aoashi yesterday, and yet I did them today, despite the fact that both of them are on their final episodes of the season, so it's a crazy time to do that. I'm gonna be honest, I had an incredibly full schedule, and as time was running down, I started to realize, like, there is absolutely no way I can have time to get these videos up unless I literally don't sleep during the day, or during the night rather, and that it was not really a plausible option for me. I don't think I wouldn't be able to run on, you know, no sleep for an entire day. So unfortunately I had to shift things around a bit. It wasn't too bad because we had a One Piece video yesterday instead, so those One Piece fans, I hope you enjoyed that, and that was good because it'd been a decent amount of time since the last One Piece video, so I think it worked out fine. But the disadvantage was that Lycoris Recoil and Aoashi, which both have their final episodes, I had to avoid spoilers, and you guys also had to wait for it, but it doesn't matter because now we're going to be watching it right now. So it was only an extra day, and I didn't get any spoilers at all. I was so good about keeping my eyes off everything. I didn't get spoilers for Lycoris, I didn't get spoilers for Aoashi, I didn't even see screenshots from the episode, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. We're going to be jumping into these episodes with Lycoris Recoil. I should stop saying these episodes because you guys aren't all going to be watching the Aoashi video most likely. So this episode, we're going to jump into this episode. I remember last time we ended with Majima essentially popping up again, and he had escaped the Lycoris, and now is coming face to face with Chisato. But with the way that plot lines are kind of a bit looser, I feel like Majima is going to be an ally now because they already beat him. So narratively speaking, it would make sense if when they bring him back, they bring him back for a reason other than just to do the same thing again. So so the only thing that I can think of is, you know, he's achieved his goal. No, actually he hasn't, because he wanted to reveal the Lycoris, and then the Lycoris they covered it up. But yeah, I don't know what Majima would get out of it, but I feel like he is going to be an ally and help them get the heart somehow, or a heart, save Chisato's life essentially. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. So we're gonna jump into this episode of Lycoris Recoil. This is the final episode of the season, at least, maybe the series. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen if they've talked about if there's gonna be a season 2 or anything. All I know is I absolutely love this show, so I would absolutely welcome more episodes of this. But regardless, this is the finale of Lycoris Recoil. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, is she gonna be okay? Oh, I don't want any casualties. I know some of the Lycoris are not amazing people, but they're redeemable. Here we go. Okay. The way she's leaning against the railing, I love it. Huh? Explosion? What's exploding? The tower. Okay. Okay. This is... I love their dynamic. It's great. Yeah. Oh! Jeez. Oh my god. I love when they talk to each other, Majima and Chisato. They have respect for one another when they speak. Somewhat, you know? I guess respect isn't the word I was looking for. Understanding of one another. Oh! Oh man, I love her bullet dodging, it's so good. Trust her. Don't worry, Chisato's got this. Oh, so Takana's going back? That's a mature way to not follow orders. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Man, you need a headshot, I think. How is that timer that far down already? Has that timer lost 25 minutes already? Ah. That's true. Okay, alright. I was about to say something, but then he contradicted it, so. Of course you don't. Oh, is this Takana? Oh my god. Oh, it's... No, it isn't. Oh my god, hello. Mika! I forgot he existed. Okay, okay, this is a scene I'd love to see. Oh! Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god. Mika, you legend. I like that line. Yeah. Oh. I love her. Oh my god. Man, they could have been such good friends if he wasn't a terrorist and she wasn't working for an organization that has questionable morals. Aww. My earnest friend. Chisato is, but maybe just because she's a cute girl. Oh my god. These two. Oh! Nice. Oh, don't pull her hair. That's low. Oh, this is cool. I like this scene. Oh! She couldn't see him. No. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh! Ha! In the head. Oh! Oh, he's having PTSDs. Oh my god. Takina. Yes! Oh! It's just fireworks. Oh my god. Is Majima dead? Man. Oh my god. Oh, that eye catch is so cute. Whoa. Okay, so they gotta now make it a big media thing. They gotta put Lycoris everywhere to hide Lycoris. Oh. He's still up. He's still around. Oh no. Man, he survived that fall? Insane. Oh man, I love Kurumi so much more than I ever thought I would. Can't you charge more for it? If it's not profitable, but everyone wants it, then... Okay, what's this building up to? Oh my god, I love her design. Her expressions are just so cute. Oh my god. Is that Chisato? It looks like Chisato's hair. Aww. That's so cute. Yeah. Well done. Cover it up. No, except put a better painting up than a blurry flower pot. Oh my god, this is like the end of The Dark Knight Rises. Yep, you're just frolicking around. Aww. You hate being sappy, really? Okay, you're being sappy right now, Chisato. Oh, you got it back. Hey, good on you, girl. Yeah. Good job. I'm proud of you. Oh my god. Flip. She could have broken her head. Hawaii. Oh my god. Oh no, they're showing clips. Oh, this isn't good. Oh. Oh my god, what a journey. This is making me so happy. Oh my god. Anything after the credits? Yep, good. Damn. What is... I want to turn around, Chisato. I want to see your top. Ah.
I don't speak English. I don't speak English.
Well, he was speaking Japanese. Aww. Oh my god. Okay, my eyes have a fusion of watering from like being wet from crying during the episode, or like, you know, a little bit crying. And also the fact that I've got a little bit of a cough and I was just coughing a lot, and so like that was also making my eyes water. So like this is just a combination play, but regardless, my eyes are watering because I mean that was great. I really enjoyed, like, you know, all of that. That I think that was an appropriate way to wrap up a show, while also, you know, if they wanted to do more seasons, you could very easily fit that into the story, you know, like that could easily be a season ender or a series ender, and I wouldn't really be disappointed with either one. If I had to choose, I would ask for them to do more seasons, just because, man, I loved this show. I absolutely loved it. I am so shocked at how attached I got to Chisato and Takina, and yeah, I mean, it's just incredible to me. Like, those characters now, like Chisato especially is one of my favorite characters that I've seen in a while. She just checks all the boxes to me of like everything I like in a character, like a super positive character, a character with awesome fight scenes, like adorable, has a lot of not costume changes, you know, like style switches, is, you know, a really good friend, is really funny, has a great voice actress. Like, there's so much that is incredible about her. And then Takina has so much of that stuff as well. And so it's like, even if the show was just Chisato and like an average, like, who cares character, I would still absolutely adore it. But it's Chisato and Takina who is another, like, monumentally good character, I feel like. So I just loved it. And then on top of that, like, I mean, every character in the show basically was good. I think maybe with the exception of the robot guy, I don't think he ever had like a redeeming moment where I cared about him at all, ever. So yeah, other than maybe the robot guy, I liked every character in the show. I think it's like also really interesting, like when Kurumi appeared, for example, I didn't think I would like Kurumi. I thought she'd be fine, but I don't know, like just not generally my type of character. But she was like consistently like one of the funnier characters, and just very enjoyable to watch, very competent, but not like show-offy competent. Like, I mean, she was show-offy, but it didn't feel like the writers were showing her off. Does that make sense? You know, like the character herself was a show-off, but the writers weren't being like, hey, look how cool this character is. It feels like it was just more like this character was naturally, effortlessly cool, while also just being like, you know, a sassy girl. I liked it. I found that really enjoyable. I'm coughing so much. Hold on. So yeah, I liked many other things in that. I liked Mika's whole role in the episode. I absolutely did not expect Yoshi and Mika to you know, come to a head together, but it makes perfect sense, and I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Like, they are the ones with the real like connection and beef and history and all of that, and yet I didn't even think of the fact that Mika would be the one doing that. Because yeah, it was more like Chisato and Majima had a thing, and Mika, and when I say had a thing, I don't mean a romantic thing. I mean like they had some sort of history, some sort of relationship with one another, and so did Mika and Yoshi, which that Mika and Yoshi, that one was a romantic thing. But yeah, I really liked Mika's role in this episode. I loved what Mika said. I don't remember the exact line. I wonder if I can get the exact line up quickly. Is it a quick thing for me to get up? If it's quick, then I'll do it, and if it's not, then I won't. But like, I remember Yoshi said, not Yoshi, Mika said something cool, and I don't think I can get it up quickly. Well, it doesn't matter. Basically, he said something along the lines of the children are the ones who should guide us. Oh, here we go. I found it. The children are the ones who guide us to a world that we don't know about. And I think that's such a good line, because it, like, of course, in the hierarchy of the world, the adults need to teach children, because adults, you know, have experience. Adults, and I say this you know, in as a person in that like middle zone where I'm 25 years old, right? I'm an adult. But I don't have any kids, you know, like I'm not responsible for anyone. Like I am just a so I'm not like a experienced, crazy, responsible adult or whatever. But I'm not a kid either. So I'm in that middle section, right? And so that's why I like this line, because it's like I can totally see both sides of adults' perspective and kids' perspective. And so yeah, when you say like the children are the ones who guide us to a world we don't know about, it is the adult's job to guide children, to be able to make them be the best person that they can, to help support them with becoming, you know, whatever it is that they need themselves to be and that the world needs them to be. But with that being said, as the world evolves, I think and like some people won't agree with this, and you'll find mostly older people not agreeing with this, I think. But you know, like people are always quick to bag on the next generation, whoever the next generation is. I don't think I've ever been like, oh, you know, Gen Z sucks because blank, you know. Like I've you know, made fun of younger friends lightheartedly, but I don't think I'm ever like, oh, the new generation, they suck. They're like generally terrible. They're not as smart. They're not as hardworking. They're not as whatever. Because I think the way that a world works, if a world is working the way it's supposed to, the people born in later will have a greater wealth of information and a different context to the world that has grown over time. And if society is evolving in the way that we want it to evolve, which is the job of the adults to help society evolve that way, if that is happening, then the people coming into the world, they've got a fresh slate, and the information that's coming in should hopefully be processed information that will make them able to see the world in a more unique and interesting and tolerant way. So that, I think, is like, you know, part of the reason why the world gets more progressive, you know, and younger people are more progressive generally. So it's like, so, you know, stuff like LGBT plus rights become more and more prevalent, and, you know, so you can have, like, you know, gay marriage starts to become legalized more, and thank God, and, you know, trans rights starts to become a proper thing that people are finally talking about properly and having discussions on. And you can see, like, generally the younger generation, they will get it, they will understand, and the older generation are more likely to be hesitant to not take on that information, and basically think, oh, this is just a new thing that the young people are doing, whatever or whatever. But it's just adaptability. The younger people come into the world, and what they see around them is the world as it is right now. And so, like, the older people are less likely to take on information, I feel like, because you feel like your head's full, you know, there's no room for any other information. I learned, you know, by the time I turned 30, I now know everything that I need to know about the world. Everything else doesn't matter, which isn't true. You should always be learning. You should always be growing as a human being. And so I think when he says the children are the ones who guide us to a world we don't know about, I think that is a really great sentiment to have, where it's like you are trying to put your beliefs onto Chisato, when what you should be doing is like helping Chisato to grow, and then watching where she takes you, watching the impact that she can have on the world. And this is the perfect example. Yoshi only saw her as like basically an assassin, the perfect assassin. And yet Chisato saw herself, took what Yoshi gave her and decided to turn it into changing people's lives, extending people's lives, saving people constantly. And if Yoshi was just more open about that and more open to see what she did, maybe he would have learned a thing or two and understood, like, you know, I I helped her to grow, and now look, she's done something even I didn't expect, and she's changing the world for the better because of it. And so yeah, I think that's a really cool sentiment. And yeah, I just really love the Majima and Chisato stuff a lot. I love their whole relationship with one another. I love the way they speak, and they have a mutual understanding of one another. And yeah, I was gonna say something about Majima's thing, but I don't think I'll be able to articulate it properly, and it will just come out as gibberish, like a lot of my points have in the past. So that's it. That's Lycoris Recoil. It's done. It's completed. I loved that show. Thank you so much for joining me for this whole journey of Lycoris Recoil. If you stayed to the end of this video, I mean, congratulations. I talked for a long time then. But thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. Please, please, please make sure to support the video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel so you can see other shows in the future that I will be doing, or shows that I'm doing right now. Next season's coming just around the corner, and I'm gonna be picking up a bunch of shows. And so we'll just see what sticks. We'll see what I end up watching. But please stick around for that, and go to my Patreon account for full length and early access and exclusive videos. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another series. Goodbye.